and welcome back to the Link Up Interviews. My name is Paulina.
My name is Nadine.
And I'll let our guest of the day introduce himself.
Hi, my name is Demani. I'm an Afropop hip-hop artist, originally from South Nigeria, Warri, as well. I'm currently based in Ottawa doing music.
Nice. Damani, how did you come up with your artist name?
I would say Demani is actually characters, so a lot of characters in one, so it's actually Demani.
Okay.
So it's like just a lot of characters in one, and there's three main characters, which is Chooks, Vince, Prince, Demani. Yeah.
Okay, and what do your characters do? Do they all have their own character, their own personality?
Yeah, basically, Prince is the singer, Chooks is the Afropop artist, as well as Vince is the rapper, just straight up rap. Yeah.
Okay, that is very interesting. I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
But I want to know, how did you come up with these characters?
So basically, I started off as just a rapper, but I got to a point where I think I reached like a threshold where it's like I felt like I had to diversify the music, because currently in the world, in terms of even if you want to get a job, you have to you have to be diverse in different areas, like in order to get a particular job. So I feel personally, as an artist as well, you shouldn't like limit your creativity, and so that's basically how I came up with those three characters.
That's really cool. Do you think that with time you're gonna have other characters that are gonna be added to your collection, or no?
Yeah, I'm looking into it, but I don't want it to be like a circus, you know? Yeah, like not a whole city, but like more of like, if these three characters, because I feel like a lot of people can relate to them, because it's like basically what people think about in terms of Prince being an optimist, Vince being like a realist, and then Chooks being almost like a pessimist, but I don't know, because pessimist has like a negative connotation. But yeah, so in terms of Prince, he's more like there's something to look forward to. Like life, we have to be hopeful. Vince is more of like, yo, this is it, this is real, this is what's happening right now. And then Chooks is like, this is what's happening right now, and it's obviously not good, but I'm gonna enjoy the moment currently and just enjoy what I have, you know.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting. And why don't you tell us a little bit about your childhood and how that plays a part in your music?
Well, my childhood, I would say, has a lot in terms of contribution to the music, because growing up in my city, Warri, in 2002, 2003, 2002, I was like a kid, but we had like a crisis. And I remember like starting to write music then, like just in the house, where hearing like gunshots and everything else. So it was basically like my safe space.
Right.
Yeah, so that's how I came up with, like, that's how my childhood led to the music itself right now, currently, yeah.
Yeah, so it was really a way of self-expression and, you know, just to also overcome certain challenges that you were going through as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, really touching. And, you know, to come back to the characters that you were talking about, let's go discover those characters. Let's go take a look at your video clip called Finesse It, and we'll be right back after a short break.
OT, WC, the money. Finesse it, finesse it, finesse it, finesse it. Finesse it, finesse it, finesse it, finesse it. Finesse it, finesse it when it like no stressing. Finesse it, we gotta confess it. Ayy, boy, sauce dripping on that floor like, ayy. Boy, juice dripping on that floor like. Finesse it, finesse it, finesse it, finesse it. Finesse it, finesse it, finesse it, finesse it. I say, get the money, tossed on YouTube.
And we're back with Demani. That was a great song and an even better video. It was really hype, but I don't want the meaning to be lost in the hypeness of it. So why don't you tell the audience, what does the song mean to you and why did you write it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Finesse is like what's trying to talk about is like, you can also see with a video, there's a lot of different diverse like people from different race. And it's basically just saying like whatever you're given or whatever you do have, it's like you have to finesse your way through life type of thing. Like you have to finesse it. And it's like if you listen, it's like in the beginning I'm like, I say dang to get demonetized on YouTube. The Liberator one, I feel like this one too. So it's like, even though like I feel like there's a lot of obstacle, I still feel like liberated as well, because I'm good under my own skin. And that's why like I want like audience to see that, like people to be able to relate to that.
Yeah, that's a
what-
strong message for sure.
Definitely is. Is there a theme that comes back a lot in your songs or no?
I would say, yeah, and my new song that just came out in June, 2019. Basically, it's said code bendo,
Okay.
and the meaning like the code bendo is like the subjects are what the leaders are looking up to. So it's almost like code bendo, you know, like they bound down to like the subjects, the people they claim are the subjects. And what's talking about is like, I don't need no Gucci, I don't need no Prada, now play me that Fuji and pass me Agbada. So it's just like, currently, we all happened at the beginning of the year in terms of Gucci and people trying to boycott Gucci. I felt like personally, instead of boycotting them and just coming back to them, it's like, let's start to invest in ourselves as a community. And like in terms of Fuji, it's like the music back home, and then in Nigeria, like one of the oldest type of music, and as well, Agbada is like a type of clothing. So it's like just perfect. Just like instead, let's start loving our own selves. Like just love ourselves. Yeah.
I love how all of your music has really powerful meanings behind it. So what inspires you? What inspires your music?
I would say my environment and like whenever I'm going through, or as well as other artists and listening to other artists' sounds like
Like who?
like shocking enough, shout out to Kanye, you know, like Kanye West. Like I started when I was like 8, so it was like I used to listen to Kanye and like did like Jesus Walks in church, like found out it wasn't a Christian song, you know. So yeah, but listen to Kanye, a lot of Pharrell Williams. I also love Pharrell Williams as well. And if you're talking back home, you talk about Two-Face, which show like I performed in July this year actually, and was really amazing. So it was really nice.
Great.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I want to know, as an artist, how long does it take you to create a song? How long does it take you to write it?
When writing songs, actually most of the songs like are freestyles. In terms of Finesse, the only 2 songs that were written were Kryptonite as well as Old Me. So in terms of the rest, the Code Bendo, the Finesse, Charisma, those particular songs were actually just came as a feeling and then just went to the studio and like did it.
That's actually shocking because you would never be able to tell. You know, the flow is really good, and I'm just glad our audience got to see that part of you, and thank you for sharing. So you guys make sure you check him out. All his social media will be linked below, and also make sure you comment, like, and share, subscribe to our channel, and stay tuned for next week's episode. It's gonna be a special one. See ya.
Link up, where you there? Link up, where you there?